The story begins far from Earth. Not in any city, lab, or launchpad, but inside the boundless reach of human imagination. It starts with a traveler. A machine unlike anything built before it, born from curiosity, shaped by courage, and sent into a space no human eye has ever seen. That traveler is Voyager 1, a fragment of humanity wrapped in metal, carrying our questions, our hopes, and a small spark of the universe within us. Voyager does not orbit Earth. It does not linger near the moon or drift around familiar planets. Instead, it journeys outward, alone, steady, and quiet, moving deeper into a cosmic ocean with no shores, no lighthouses, and no boundaries except eternity itself. Launched in the summer of 1977, Voyager was a fragile dream given form. About the size of a family car, with instruments simple by today's standards and memory so small it could fit in a single modern photograph. Yet inside this modest frame lived a daring belief that humanity could step beyond its birthplace and send a message to the universe. More than 40 years have passed. Voyager now drifts over 22 billion kilometers from home, a distance so immense that words fail to capture its scale. Still it survives. Still it speaks. Its faint signal, weaker than a candle seen from the moon, crosses unthinkable distances, and Earth still listens. Across deserts, mountains, and plains, huge radio antennas tilt toward the void waiting for Voyager's faint heartbeat. Its journey is not only about distance, but about the wonder it revealed. The Grand Tour in the 1960s, NASA engineer Gary Flandreau noticed a rare secret in the sky, a perfect alignment of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. A cosmic doorway that opens only once every 176 years. With this alignment, a single spacecraft could leap from one giant world to the next, each planet's gravity slingshotting it farther outward. NASA seized the chance. Two explorers were built, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Voyager 2 flew first. Voyager 1 followed shortly after, both cutting through the sky on a mission meant to last only 4 years. But destiny decided otherwise. At Jupiter, Voyager revealed a world alive, storms spinning in endless color, cyclones larger than Earth, and lightning crackling across the clouds like cosmic veins of fire. It discovered Io, once believed to be a silent moon, but Voyager saw a world erupting with volcanoes that hurled molten rock into space. At Saturn, Voyager watched the rings as if seeing a cosmic ballet, millions of icy particles swirling in harmony, moons carving delicate paths through them like artists shaping light and shadow. On Titan, Voyager detected a thick orange haze and an atmosphere rich in organic chemistry, echoes of the conditions that once shaped life on Earth. Voyager 2 continued alone into deeper cold, becoming the first and only visitor to Uranus and Neptune. Uranus appeared as a tilted, ghostly giant, its poles sideways, its magnetic field twisted strangely, its silent clouds hiding unknown stories. Neptune was a world of sapphire storms, winds faster than any seen in the solar system. And on Triton, Voyager witnessed geysers of frozen nitrogen bursting into the sky, proof that even in darkness, worlds can still move and breathe. These discoveries transformed distant dots of light into living, dynamic worlds. And all of it was achieved with technology simpler than a digital watch. The edge of the Sun's realm. Voyager's computers held only 68 kilobytes of memory. Its transmitter was weaker than a light bulb. Yet its whisper traveled across billions of kilometers. Humanity kept listening. Year after year. Decade after decade. Voyager drifted through the heliosphere, the bubble of solar wind surrounding our star. Scientists wondered if it would survive long enough to reach the edge. And then, on August 25, 2012, the signal changed. At 121 astronomical units, Voyager crossed the heliopause, the the boundary where the sun's influence ends and the winds of other stars begin. For the first time, a human-made object stepped into interstellar space. Its instruments detected thin plasma waves, gentle vibrations drifting through the dark, the quiet music of the galaxy itself. Voyager had entered the interstellar ocean. Ahead lies the Oort cloud, a distant halo of ancient comets. Crossing that region will take nearly 30,000 years. By the time Voyager reaches the far outskirts of the solar system's ancient shell, Earth will be a very different world. Continents will have shifted, mountain ranges will have risen and fallen, and the languages we speak today will exist only in fragments of forgotten history. Civilizations will bloom and disappear. Skylines will change. Boundaries will blur. The Earth that launched Voyager may become unrecognizable to the generations who inherit it. Yet Voyager will still be moving through the void, a lone ember drifting across a frozen eternity. Its antenna will no longer point home. Its instruments will fall quiet. But its presence will endure, carrying within it the faint memory of the species that created it. Its heart, once powered by the steady warmth of decaying plutonium, grows weaker with every passing year. Its systems shut down one by one, like lights fading across a ship abandoned at sea. By the early 2030s, Voyager will speak its final whisper. A last, fragile signal across the abyss, and then silence. A silence so absolute that no command, no greeting, no human voice will ever reach it again. The golden message, but silence is not the end of the story. Not for Voyager. Not for us. Bolted to its side, protected against radiation, dust, and time, is the golden record, a shining archive forged from hope and wrapped in the belief that someone, somewhere, someday may hear our voice. The record carries greetings in 55 languages, a chorus of humanity speaking across cultures and ages. It holds the gentle rhythm of ocean waves, the soft breath of wind moving through trees, the laughter of children, and the steady heartbeat of a living human being. Music from ancient drums to classical symphonies to blues, lullabies, and folk songs fills its grooves, a soundtrack of Earth captured at a moment when humanity dared to look outward. Etched into its surface are images of life on our world, the double helix of DNA, the curve of a river, snow-covered mountains, smiling faces, animals, forests, cities, machines, and the quiet beauty of the planet that shaped us. The golden record is more than an artifact. It is humanity declaring, we were here. We lived. We wondered. We reached beyond ourselves. Millions of years from now, long after the continents have shifted into unfamiliar shapes, another civilization, or perhaps our own distant descendants, may stumble upon Voyager drifting through the silent dark. They will see the golden disk. They will study its markings. They will hear our voices and feel the heartbeat of a species that once gazed at the stars and asked if it was alone. In that moment, Earth, no matter how transformed, will speak again. The enduring messenger Voyager 1 is more than a machine. It is a monument to the restlessness of the human spirit. A testament to the idea that curiosity is stronger than fear, hope is stronger than distance, and wonder can cross the spaces that light itself struggles to reach. It revealed worlds we had never truly seen. It watched storms the size of planets, volcanoes erupting in silence, rings made of shattered ice dancing in the shadows, and moons hiding oceans and mysteries beneath their surfaces. It carried our voice beyond the sun's reach. It transformed the unknown. It stretched the boundaries of what humanity believed was possible. And now, as its systems dim and the cold of interstellar space embraces it, Voyager continues onward, a silent envoy drifting through the galaxy. It asks questions across the darkness, questions that echo not through space, but through every human heart. What lies beyond the stars we see? What forces fill the vast quiet between them? Who, if anyone, listens from the far side of the night? And somewhere, in that infinite expanse, a possibility remains. That one day, someone, somewhere, will hear humanity's call as it travels across the cosmic sea. Until then, Voyager sails on, the oldest traveler we have ever known, carrying the story of a world that dared to dream beyond its sky.